Hello, Cancerian friends. Welcome. I'm about to read the cards for you. This reading is going to be for the new moon in your sign in Cancer for the month of July of 2024. It's a message from Spirit to help you with your moon manifestation practice. So, the new moon in Cancer will, of course, as every new moon is, it provides us a clean slate, a chance to reflect and think about what our dreams and goals are for the upcoming phases, a chance to set intentions, to do cleansing and manifesting and blessing and break curses and get rid of addictions and all sorts of good things, new beginnings for every new moon. And this is especially time, great time for you, Cancer. Good time for starting. Most of the time when we have a new moon, it's a great time to start over. But for you, this is in your sign, it's a great time to think about your intentions, not just for the next 30 days, but maybe more for 6 months, or especially for the whole year. For the whole year, where do you want to be next year? Think about that kind of intention. If you know the house that your sign is in, also, of course, if you're Cancer rising, it's your first house. If you're a Cancer sun sign or moon sign, you're going to have a different house for that. And you would want to apply that house subject to your intention as well. But as we're going to move along here today, I'm going to pull some cards. But first of all, I want to just give a brief little reading for the month for you, for your sign, Cancer. The new moon on the 5th, which is today, could provide a great opportunity to set some goals and intentions for the year ahead. Start by acknowledging what you're grateful for in order to be able to see the future from a positive perspective. Okay? So just acknowledging what you're grateful for will help you to think about what you want to manifest in the year ahead. The favorable days for you, Cancer, this year, the most favorable days, are the 14th, 15th, and 16th. The most demanding days for you this month are going to be the 25th, 26th, and 27th of July, 2024. So today you want to think about what you want to manifest, right? So we're going to do a reading here in just a minute with two card readings here. But I want to just talk about when the sun is in Cancer. You're going to keep your dreams and desires close to your heart and plant them in private. You know, this is a sign of, it's a water sign. It's an introspective sign. It's one that is nurturing for the self as well as others. So we want to take care of our needs, take care of ourselves, take care of, we're always taking care of others as Cancer. You're always wanting to help people and help your family, your close loved ones. So I've got some crystals here that apply to Cancer. We'll talk about these later. So I'm going to just move them over to the side and get ready to do our reading with the tarot and the oracle cards that will help us to find what we want to release and what do we want to embrace during this time. So Spirit's going to help us with these cards with answering the questions of release and embrace, whether, what it is that we can base our intention on and what kind of energy, we're working with on that intention. So with that being said, let's go ahead and begin. I'm going to go ahead and start with this deck. This is like a Rider-Waite deck. We're going to see what it is on a basic level. What should we focus on letting go, and what should we focus on embracing at this time? So here we go. What does Spirit say for you, Cancer, at this time? Cancer. Thank you, Spirit. Anything? Let's find the, what do we want to embrace at this time? All right. Well, okay. So here we have a major arcana card as something that we want to embrace. That makes this a little bit more impactful for you, Cancer, at this time, which it should be. It makes perfect sense. This is your season. So we're going to look at these more closely. So in the column of release, letting go, you got the Knight of Wands, okay? A lot of times, okay, the Knight of Wands is energy, passion, adventure, impetuousness, courage, inspiration, and action. So this is something that we might want to think about how we might release that at this time. Now, if you don't resonate with releasing passion and courage and energy and action, if that doesn't seem right, let's look at this as something to release if we turn the card upside down, because I don't do reversals, but when I'm looking for something to release, that's the time when I focus on the flip side of the card, if you would say. So the if the Knight of Wands were in reverse, it would indicate an evil-minded, a cruel, a bigoted, or a hurried, careless kind of energy. So if we've been cruel, if we've been bigoted, if we've been careless, then that might be something that, well, definitely those are the things that we don't want to hold on to anymore. Those are things we want to let go. If you don't feel that that's something that applies to you, well, then look at it this way. The Knight of Wands is impetuous. He is fearless, and he is, he's looking for, he has his wand, his passion, his fire is driving him. So maybe that's something that, we wouldn't want to, maybe it's something that at this time we want to let go of. But the fact is, we are going to find more information from Spirit and other cards to show us a little bit more, clarify this a little bit more, so we can understand better what is meant by releasing the Knight of Wands. Something that we want to embrace, Major Arcana card here of Judgment. Okay, Judgment is like an awakening. It's realizing your purpose. It's the self-assessment, the atonement is rejuvenating. It's being reborn. It's realizing something. So this is something that we might want to embrace at this time. Something that we've come to see the light about. Okay, let's just go ahead and ask for Spirit to explain these a little bit more, clarify with the next deck. This deck is called the Spirit Song Tarot deck. This is a beautiful deck that has lots of positivity and optimism in every single card. So we can always find something hopeful in every situation. So let's go ahead and see what Spirit has for us to clarify the release and the embrace columns. Okay, so here we go, Cancer. I'm going to go ahead and, okay. There we go. Ooh, this is exciting. All right. You have some more major arcanas here. Lots of major arcanas already. Okay. The wheel, change, possibilities. The Wheel of Fortune is what this card is. So the Wheel of Fortune, there's change and possibilities here indicated, always in a positive way. Always put here. Of course, the Wheel of Fortune doesn't necessarily always bring good things, right? It just is spinning. It's a change. It's something going on. It's like judgment. It's like it's changing. You're getting ready to go into a new cycle of some sort. And the Chariot is your major arcana as well. So this is an extra meaningful. I really appreciate that Spirit uses these cards here today. let's find out a little bit more about what Spirit's trying to tell us. Well, I'm going to read that from the guidebook here for the Spirit Song Tarot, because that it does really help to open up and what it is that Spirit might be trying to tell us. So we have the wheel here. What is it about the Wheel of Fortune that can tell us about release? What should we release? Maybe it's releasing our ideas about what the outcome of something should be. But let's just check out what this is. The wheel is actually described in this deck as with an octopus. So it brings change and possibilities, is what it's also indicating. Events may at times seem random, but the wheel of life holds an intelligent structure and a higher working force. Akin to the energies of the turning wheel, Octopus is a master in adapting fluidity to change. With the ability to gracefully move through new challenges, her flexibility is a reminder to acclimate to the ever-changing cycles of life. Octopus will be your guide as you move toward your goals in unexpected ways to achieve your desired results. Go with the flow and release past restrictions. So this description is telling us what to release. Release past restrictions. The key to success is adaptability. When you tune into the rhythm of the universe, you'll be the master of your own destiny. So we need to embrace the key words here are change, possibilities, new beginnings, adaptation, good fortune, a turning point, like judgment, movement. So this movement is like Chariot. So these cards are all together. As far as the Knight of Wands goes, I would say that according to the rest of this reading, I would say that what we want to release in this area would be careless and hurried. And of course, you want any kind of negativity that you have in your thoughts, which, those are the kinds of things that we want to release because they have restricted us in the past. And we want to release the past restrictions with this wheel card. Okay. I always like to look at the reversal message, especially if it's in the release column, because that gives us another indication of things that we can release, that we should be cognizant of, aware of releasing. So let's look at that. The reversed message, negative patterns. If negative patterns have been present throughout your life, take the opportunity to resolve them by identifying what is setting you back. Make the required changes with a new awareness. The responsibilities you need to adapt to. Yeah, awareness of the responsibilities that you'll need to adapt to. Things will eventually turn in your favor. So you want to release setbacks, loss of control. So you want to release, of course, past restrictions. And restrictions are generally things that we have placed upon ourselves. Okay, so we want to release those things and keep an open mind for the change and the possibilities. That's very powerful energy for it's perfect. This is Cancer season. This is your time, okay? So let's check out what the Chariot says. The Chariot, number 7 card, is personified by the spirit of the rhinoceros. And this card, keywords of the card are discipline and determination. We can also think of the Chariot as being intuitive and following his heart. Yes. Okay. So, and he has divine knowledge, of course, too. The Chariot, the rhinoceros, discipline and determination. This is something that you want to embrace at this time. Charging forward his destination. Charging toward his destination. Rhinoceros meets conflict head on, yet discovers new solutions along the way. Refusing to be sidetracked by obstacles, he determinedly takes on a challenge so that he may move onward and upward. With the confident spirit of rhinoceros entering your realm, he'll be your guide in accessing the determination needed for a successful outcome. When your energies are focused, your spirit will ignite its unlimited willpower. Another major sign for the Chariot, willpower. So you have, you want to embrace self-empowerment, focus, determination, discipline, action, ambition, victory, and progress. And that kind of embodies what this would be right side up too, because the Knight of Wands has that determination. He has the the ambition for sure, and he's headed for victory. But so for releasing, we want to release the opposite of that. Okay? All right, so that's all for that, but we're going to check out what we're going to see what Spirit has for us from this deck, which is the Spirit Animal deck. These cards have a lot of specific advice that help us to wrap this whole thing up, tie this whole reading together, give us more specific, let's see, what should I say, advice about the weeks ahead. Okay, so one card did fly out already. Let's go ahead and, I don't know what dropped. I think it might have been a pen or something. So let's see here. What does Spirit have for Cancer today from the Spirit Animal deck? There we go. All right. We have 3. Because it's your birth week, your birth month, I guess you're getting 3. Okay. So, first of all, we have the Swan Spirit Animal. Swan is love, and that's all about, Cancer sign is all about love, isn't it? It's very appropriate for you. So the Swan card, you have found your soulmate, or they are just around the corner. Remember that when 2 souls are destined to be together, they always find their way back to each other. All those things you've had to go through were worth it. Okay, so that's a special message for you, Cancer. All right, what else do we have? Spirit says, Tiger, patience. Spirit animal of Tiger. You are being reminded that persistence is what is necessary. Persistence is what is necessary to attain your goals. Okay? You need to be patient and trust that the universe will help you through your challenges in divine timing. Success is guaranteed. Oh, that's so beautiful. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit. Now let's see what else. Spirit wanted to give you one more card, an extra card. Coyote, playfulness. Okay? This is a reminder to not take things too seriously and bring more balance between wisdom and playfulness. You might need to lighten up about a matter that has been on your mind for a while. Okay? So just let go of some of the something that might be, weighing on your mind a little bit. Maybe you're looking at it too seriously. Maybe you just need to take time to be playful, lighten up. Okay? Sounds like a very good reading for you today, Cancer. So, what I want to do next, I'm going to put these cards away for now. I'm going to do a mini reading that kind of separate from the moon reading, the release and embrace. Something totally different. This is a simple 2-card reading for career and life oracle. So if you have questions about career and life, these oracle cards, these oracle message you'll be getting should help you with that. Okay, let's see what we have. We have 2 cards coming. At least 2 cards for Cancer. Thank you, Spirit. What does Cancer need to, what would be helpful for Cancer's highest good at this time to be aware of? Okay, let's see. There's a flipper. I want to just try one more thing. Try to just make sure about that. Maybe I should have let those all come out, but they'll come out again if they're meant to. A little bit more. There's one. All right, let's go ahead and take that one. Okay, here we go. Fast changes. You'll be leaving a job suddenly or getting one very quickly, or your work may change dramatically in a short time. Spirit says go with the flow. Okay, so you may be experiencing some fast changes in your job in the next little while. Just go with the flow. Okay, let's just, perfect advice there, I hope. Okay, and opportunity. Doors are opening up for you. You have the chance to change jobs, start a business, or invest in a new venture. Just do it. Okay, so that's for you, Cancer. Some more information for you about your career and life. All right, so now before we finish up for the day, I'm going to allow you to answer. I'm going to you ask your own yes or no question, and I'll flip a coin that has been charged by the crystals for you and by prophecy stones. So we're going to use that coin, and Spirit will help us to answer a yes or no question. So while you're coming up with your own yes or no question, I'm going to share with you some crystals that I have selected here that are particularly good for Cancer placement, people who have strong Cancer placement. So if you're looking for some crystals in your Cancer, you might want to check into these. The first one I want to show you is the Moonstone. So I have 2 Moonstones here. They're really cool because they have sections where you can see like a holographic coloring. It's really pretty, the Moonstone. And what the Moonstone is good for is it's referred to actually as the birthstone of Cancer. Moonstone is often associated with the lunar-ruled planet, or the moon, of course. In ancient times, Moonstone was carried by people traveling at night to keep them safe from harm. Moonstone helps to improve intuition, connecting to the subconscious, and aids in self-expression. Perfect for Cancers who have a hard time speaking up for themselves about their own wants and needs. Keep a piece of Moonstone on a keychain to keep you safe. So, yeah, you might want to find you a Moonstone if you haven't already. You can use your crystals to help you to achieve your intentions as well. You can focus on them, meditate with them, and put your intentions into the stone. Okay. All right. What else do we have here? We have opals. I have an opal heart. I love this opal heart. She's beautiful. I have this opal or opal light crystal, raw. I think they're particularly beautiful. They're so colorful, clear, and inspiring, really. So opal is associated with water planets because of its high water content. Opal is a healing crystal, helping to transform negative energy into positive energy with oneself. For Cancers who like to hang on to the past, especially grudges, opal can help shine a light on the good memories. Keep a piece of opal near family photographs so you always remember the good. Okay? Then we also have selenite. Selenite is a very powerful crystal. Selenite is used to clear your energy. Selenite can be used to clear energy from any other crystal or other things. It doesn't have to be charged by the moon. It doesn't have to be charged. It's constantly, it's always clear energy. So it's very powerful. And selenite is like Moonstone in that it's also associated with the moon, named after Selene, the Greek moon goddess. Selenite can cleanse the mind of negative thoughts and boost Cancer placement's intuition, the ability to forgive, clearing, that's self-discovery. Selenite also can offer some needed protection. Hold a piece of selenite when meditating to calm the mind. Okay, so Cancer is very good cleansing water. The water sign. It's just cleansing. It's a cleansing energy. So I'm going to put these away for now, and we're going to go ahead and do the coin yes or no questions. So let's go ahead and get our yes or no. So if you're ready, go ahead and formulate your question. Here I go. Oh, yes, yes. So Cancer, your answer is yes. Whatever you had a question in mind, the answer is yes. I hope that it resonates with you. I hope that you feel it in your heart that that is the answer that is true for you. If not, then perhaps you need to look more carefully at the question. Make sure, search into your heart and see if, why you got an unexpected or answer if you did. But also, it could be that you're, I feel like since it's a yes and all of your reading is so positive about change, about manifesting your desires, about your determination and your willpower and your, you're clearing, you're releasing the things that, that were holding you back. You're releasing the things that didn't, that, maybe were feeling sad about or anything like that. Those things, if you can release those things, I'm sure your answer is positive. Okay. So I guess that's all for now today. Subscribe to the channel so that you can follow along with as the moon changes and progresses and you get closer and closer to your goals. Spirit can help to guide you that way. Thank you again for everything you do. I appreciate you very much. That's all for now. Have a great day. Love and light.